Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Let's continue on Chapter 3. And...
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian,
oh no, arrows.
Commander of the Gallian invasion front.
Of course his name is
his
Maximilian.
army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession.
Okay. So now, okay.
Rules fallen under two
Just wondering what was
powers
going on.
was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
Ruh-roh. So they've taken over like a third of our country already. Probably
Gallia's
like
capital,
maybe even close to
a town secure
excuse me,
and stable
2/3.
since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries.
That makes sense.
And within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
No king? Nope, just wanted to mention that there was a princess in the castle.
Supporting Gallia's
You
policy
listening,
of
Mario?
neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Okay, so we conscript.
Under it, all schools required military training each year.
Oh, that's why
In the
our
event
high
of a
schools do
war,
tank driving and shit. I
citizens
totally want to
were
go to
then
their high
drafted
schools.
into the militia to defend
At
their
age
country.
35.
As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
Yeah, Welkin, a tank will do that. Hey, I can drive this tank. It was in my barn.
So these are my new digs.
Nice digs, man.
Oh, my uniform.
Yep. We got a uniform
I
now.
should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Yep. I think I've said this a couple times, but the artwork for this is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's gorgeous.
Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map.
Yeah. Stuff I'm sure you're used to.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat. Laugh track.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Let's see what Alicia's up to.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see.
Let's see.
Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually.
Why, thank you, Alicia.
So, how about me? Do I look all right in this?
No,
Convincing?
not at all. Nope.
Let's take a look.
I've been waiting for it. Nope.
Yeah, you look fine. Wear it like a pro.
Yeah.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Anime raindrops.
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
You're so tough, grr.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
Nope.
No way. That plating on the
Twinkle,
back,
twinkle, twinkle.
it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
But what?
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
Oh, Welkin. Flirting. Don't call a lady a beetle.
Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Please leave a comment, ladies, if you're fine or not fine for that matter being called a bug. I would love to hear someone go, yes, I would love to be called a beetle.
Not just any bug, a rhinoceros beetle.
Duh.
King of the insects.
Queen
Who wouldn't
of
want
the
that?
insects. Recover, buddy. It's first rule within a hole. Stop digging.
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Beetle flirting. Way to go,
Tell
dude.
me about that scarf.
Scarf.
You've been wearing it since I met you.
I don't.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform. From the
Oh,
Navy.
the headband's the scarf. Gotcha. Oh, she was a baker.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns.
But
baking.
busting your buns, because it's bread, baking puns.
I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Wink.
Is that a promise?
Wink.
Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready,
This is
we
the
should probably go see the
most
captain
terrible,
now.
like spectacular, terrible flirting I've ever seen. All right, yeah, let's go see the captain. We're done. We are so done listening to beetle and bread flirting. Yeah, let's view this episode.
Come in.
That's a
Excuse
nice
me,
flavor
ma'am.
that they put the little sound effects in like that. Knock knock. Hello, rookie.
Galleon militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
Yeah, I'm here too.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am,
That was a quick
Enlistee
promotion.
Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command.
So is
Understood?
that?
Ma'am,
Well, I guess they come rolling in with the tank like, hey, can we enlist?
It is you.
Yeah, you're not
Nice
going to be a private.
coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Oh, what?
all of you? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yeah. Now that there's a real war going
Oh,
on, I
he's
joined up.
the token badass
Pretty
of the
much
squad.
all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrease. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing.
You got it.
Until then, you're dismissed.
He doesn't even salute, yeah. All right, so it looks like this is where we do all our stuff, so let's just go one at a time. Let's hit the squad barracks. Let's see, so we know Welkin and Alicia, so that's Rosie. Oh, how are you doing, Rosie? Brigitte Stark? Are you my Iron Woman? Okay, moving on. And we got Largo. Oh, he's you can already tell. He's our muscle. So let's see. They're all level 1. HP is variable. Shock Trooper Lancer, okay. 350 AP, 350 AP, 800. Yep, so that's what a scout's all about. And 800 for our tank commander as well. Okay, cool. Looks like that's all we can do there, so let's get out of here. And move to the command room. Maybe this... I think this is where we can strategize. Whatever. This is where we can do strategy.
It's good to see
I
you
have
doing
no idea what that
rounds.
means, but we can do it here.
This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
Yes, ma'am.
You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits.
Yeah. What's the difference? Well, I mean,
Now that
what's
I
the
think of
difference
it,
for the game?
Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works.
Thank you very much.
This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents.
Okay.
I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear.
Thank you. So there's 5 classes.
First off, you have the scouts.
Yeah.
Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
Fair enough.
Their best asset is their mobility.
As we saw with the
They can go
800
out,
AP.
collect intel, then make it back safely.
Okay.
That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards.
Okay. So that's good.
That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
So they don't do a whole lot of damage in compared to...
Next up, the shock
I'm sure
troopers.
these guys.
They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
So these are our heavies.
They
Gotcha.
offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings.
Cool,
Think
cool.
of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant.
Gotcha.
After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units.
These
They're
are our
critical
heavies. Our
for
shock troops are
facing
just
armored
our
targets.
soldiers. Our actual, like our DPS, I guess, if we had a DPS.
Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank.
Got well with a weapon like that. So are they melee?
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire.
Gotcha.
They're limited ammo. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support.
Okay.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded,
Oh.
even repair tanks on site.
Gotcha. Okay, so there are overall
They can
support.
place sandbags
Oh,
for
God,
cover,
really?
disarm mines, repair towers, you name it.
Gotcha. Yeah, they are like support.
Their actual combat skills are very low.
Unsurprising.
Think of them as combat facilitators.
Gotcha.
Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see.
And I'm pretty sure Virat's just a badass. I mean, I'm glad they gave her like the token badass anime name. Virat. That's a cool last name.
Also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight.
So I'm assuming we can zoom in when we're aiming.
Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done.
You're pretty token RPG
That should cover
as
the
strategy
basics.
snipers. I love snipers.
Go ahead and put a squad together now.
Okay,
There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
gotcha. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, so while I'm figuring this out, let me pause for a second, then I'll kind of show you what I did. Hold on. Hey everybody, so we're back. So I picked my squad. I pretty much went as balanced as possibly can. Grabbed 2 snipers, 2 engineers, because I got a feeling I'm going to use maybe half these people, so I'm only going to use 1 engineer, 1 sniper pretty much every combat, with exceptions. So another thing I noticed then I grabbed just a small amount of lancers, and then I grabbed a healthy amount of both scouts and shock troopers, because I got a feeling that's what I'm going to really be using. So I noticed some things. If you'll notice under their name, they got their level, they got their HP, but they also have that P. They also have P. So they relieve P by going to the bathroom. Okay, moving on. It's called potential. So for instance, like we got Vice here. Vice the Engelbard. For Vice the Engelbard, each of their potential does certain things. Some good, some bad. For instance, Child of Nature. On paved roads, he has lower defense. So as long as I don't have him on paved roads, it's not a big thing. But having allies nearby him he gets a little extra bonus defense. I didn't pay too much attention of who likes who. This ain't high school. It's kind of high school. They're all young whippersnappers. But either way, that's the command room.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance?
Yes, ma'am.
Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
Sweet. So there's that.
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat.
Excellent.
They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field.
Okay. So it looks like we don't level them up separately?
You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience.
Okay.
Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with.
I'm not sure what that means.
That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, you think? You only have
Come to
19
think
other
of it,
people's lives in your hands.
Valdio's
No big
heading
deal.
up Squad 1, isn't he?
Okay, so Valdio's not even in our group. That's good to know.
I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
Yeah. Yeah, let's, speaking of moving on, let's move on to the training field. So, I'm assuming this is where we screw around with XP. Let's see.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape.
Okay.
Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience.
Yes, sir, drill instructor, sir. Training does not compensate for experience. Experience does not compensate for training. Sun Tzu said that!
I want you all to go out there,
I don't know if
kick
Sun Tzu
some
said that.
tail, and then show me what you learned.
Yes, sir.
I will train that experience into something you can actually use. level you bums up.
Yep. Huh.
But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You will train as a class and level up.
Gotcha.
by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it?
Yeah, I do now. Okay.
When the scouts
So
level
our-
up, that means
so
each
our
and every
classes
one of them
level,
goes
not our
up that
people.
level.
Ah.
You hear me, maggots?
Yeah.
Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team? Go home now!
We're drafted. We can't.
All right. Now I'll show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works.
Thank you.
It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here.
Fair enough.
Once
Pretty-
the
now
experience
we're kind
you
of in
cram into a soldier
RPG
class
leveling 101.
clears a set amount, it'll level up.
Okay. Ah.
Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
Okay.
Train all you want. I've got
Excuse me.
all day.
All right. So let's let me figure out this leveling situation, and yeah, hold on. And we're back. Okay. So I figured out a few things. So first things first, first thing I did was jump every class up to level 2. I had some extra XP left over. Shock troopers are pretty expensive to level up, but I had just enough to squeeze out level 3 for them, and since they're kind of our main combat guys, I want those guys combat ready. Drill instructor, because that's his name. We have Captain Virat and Welkin and Alicia and drill instructor. He was talking about how, like, for instance, I think it was the Lancers and the Engineers or Snipers. I can't remember which, but either way, when they went to level 2, he said a new potential is unlocked. I was like, okay, thank you for that. And when Shock Troopers hit level 3, same thing kind of applied to them. So I kind of fished around for a second, and it looks like, you'll notice on this screen that we have the P, which is for the potential that we saw before, but there's also B, and I had no idea what that was until I went down and looked and saw that the people who quote-unquote unlocked new potential, B stands for that next potential, and they get something fancy. So, for instance, Cesare, who's one of my snipers, now has perfect dodge. Cat-like reflexes allowed him to dodge consistently against enemy counterattacks.
Got it?
Yep.
That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, and there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was talking about.
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them.
Well,
Those abilities will form
we've
a big...
already... I
Other
just
times,
explained this.
Leveling up a class will earn you...
Yeah. Oh, new orders. Whoa,
Here,
whoa, 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 whoa,
As
whoa.
long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic. A real golden oldie.
Okay. Evade boost. Order raises one ally's evasion skill. I have no idea what that is.
Orders are special
well, thank
commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail.
Okay.
It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef
Yeah.
up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
We'll be sweating to the golden oldies? Sure. Okay, so yeah, that's that. I'm sure we'll figure out what that evade thingamajig was. So we got one more place to go, which is the R&D facility.
Welcome to R&D, man. What
Oh,
can I do
God.
you for? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
Yeah.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow.
Oh, jeez, this guy's gonna annoy the piss out of me.
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man, man!
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
Oh, God. Thanks, brah.
What's going on, Leon?
Oh, thank God you're here. I don't know who you are, but I'm already happy you're here.
Oh, Casey, check it out. It's Lieutenant Gunther. He's the man.
Yeah, dude, I'm totally the man, brah. Other words for guys.
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid.
Oh, jeez. No.
But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro.
Th-
I'm your boy.
No, you're not. No.
So,
No, sir.
Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what my
With
duct
rifles and
is.
other firearms,
My DCT.
We'll mass produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about
It
making
doesn't
enough
stand
for
for
your squad.
ducks
We'll outfit them.
count twice. Moving on.
Tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak
Okay.
out its specs.
Thank you.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section.
Excellent.
Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Okay. About outfitting tanks. Develop works tanks out of the 4x extra weak point stack support. Body heads supposed to reinforce gun barrel bodies to prove play. At the paid tank body guide to wet the valve. If without the fact it gives your down periods improved strength, weak point stacks, 4 parts, jello, and the whoops and waps, and the doobs and the words, and the 4x3, not a 2x4 for the idle device. I'll pick up the optional parts, best fit your own personal combat style. Okay, you guys got that? I figured you did. Let me play around here, and I'll see you in a second. Hold on. All right, everybody, welcome back. So, pretty much all this is just your token equipment upgrades. For instance, each class has their own thing. Rifles is obviously for scout. We can also hit the idle vice and do certain things. So there's body enhancements, treads, and attack support. So what the body enhancements are, they're just overall general bonuses. My AP isn't the best with my tank, so I wanted to get some bonus range, as well as get the spare belt. Notice how it says block size on this. And I also got bulletproof visor. The reason why I say pay attention to that, because we can now go down to outfit tank. You actually have to fit these onto the idle vice. So eventually, if I keep getting more of them, I'm going to have to pull some things off. I'm sure they're different sizes. That was like the 2x4 situation, etc., etc. And that's kind of all there is to R&D.
Well, sir, was that helpful?
Yes, actually, very helpful. I got better
We're
equipment, I
working
got
here
new
around
armor.
the clock to make
My
possible
idle vice is
tomorrow
better.
What's out of reach today.
To a brave new world.
Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, sure. Cool. Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Yeah, no problem, man. Okay. Yeah, so we did everything. We checked. Yeah, we got ourselves a new squad. We got them all trained up, and now we got the good weapons. I'm actually going to end this episode here. This was just kind of a get-go, because I think this is the only real part of the tutorial. And now we can get back to the story and get into the real fighting. So, hope this video was enjoyable. Hope you... Again, I figured I'd have one quick video to show you stuff. I didn't realize it was going to be that intricate. I thought this was going to be a little more war-oriented. But, again, one episode. And I'm going to stop rambling and end the episode here. So, as always, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. For those who have done all of those, as always, you guys are super awesome. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and I will see you guys next time.